My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press up. How do I know this? I don't know. Hey everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo and welcome back to another episode of Pikmin HD. In the last episode, we crash landed on a strange alien world. And a Pikmin just fell on his face in the first minute. I'm gonna name you Tommy. So, we crash landed on a strange alien world. Our spaceship became very damaged as a result. And, we managed to collect one of our pieces. We collected the engine. And we managed to gain the help of these alien creatures called Pikmin that we named. This time, we're gonna see if we can search for some more parts. There are some things you can do here in base camp. You can have the Pikmin pluck these pieces of grass to get some nectar to level them up into flower Pikmin. You can punch this and you can see your progress. And you can also repair your suit, a very helpful feature. And now we're getting into combat of the mortal variety. That right there is a dwarf bulborb. It is basically the Goomba of this game. And, yeah. It's, pretty neat. Pretty neat the way they, adjusted this game. We're gonna need more Pikmin numbers, so we are going to raise up our numbers, obviously. And since I wasn't meaning for you to go over there, but okay, fine, whatever. Stop attacking the yellow flowers. You don't need yellow. Attack your own color. Okay, so small enemies like these dwarf bulborbs you can just kill by throwing and landing a Pikmin directly on them. Sorry if you can hear that in the background, by the way. I guess someone's doing some yard work outside. Okay, fine, screw you too. But since this version has a few differences that I'm sure some Pikmin veterans might have noticed as I was killing those enemies, this version has the throwing mechanic being so much faster in this version. As a result, the swarm mechanic is almost obsolete in this version. Like, legitimately, throwing is your best friend in this one. In the GameCube original, throwing was so goddamn slow because I'm not sure what exactly it was. It seemed like there was like a throw inventory, if that makes any sense, where the game would only register so many throws at one time. And as a result, throwing was super slow. But in this HD version, it's really, really fast. And I'll show you guys in more detail after we get this thing back. Can we carry this too? Why, it's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. Okay, good, we can. So, once we get... So, because of the fact that we can throw so much faster in this version, it means that we can get this game done a little bit easier. And it also means the final boss of this game is a fucking pushover. In the GameCube original, the final boss is a really big pain in the ass, and he has, like, this... Well, you'll see when we finally get to him, but he's a massive pain in the arse. Alright, help your brothers get that over there faster so we can do stuff and things. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I have now recovered 2 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Well, it's a good thing I know where all the ship parts are. So, we are gonna come up here. Look at that! That's so much faster than it is in the GameCube version. You can throw almost as fast as you can press the button. It's honestly really, really good. And, yes, I'm really good at button mashing because I play a lot of God of War. The old school God of War games, not the new one. I don't like the new one. As people who have probably seen my streams that I did, I don't know, a few months ago or half a year ago or whatever at the time of recording this. That up there is a Bulborb. It is a vicious monster. And thanks to the faster throwing, he is a complete non-issue. Sometimes sometimes those things will turn around as if they're not being stunned, but it's stupid. It's the shock absorber. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swing that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this in place. Usually. I love Olimar. He's so... Like, the way he speaks is just really funny. Of course, maybe it's the Zap Brannigan-esque voice that I'm giving him, but... I really wish I could do a good Zap Brannigan impression. That guy's hilarious. Alright. So, as for the reason why I am not, my clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly, so it's best for me to review my monitor's data. According to the top of my monitor across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and day display. At the bottom are my spaceship damage meter and Pikmin gauges. From left to right, these numbers reflect Pikmin under my command. Pikmin in the field, and total Pikmin, including those in the onions. To adjust my monitor, I can move R to rotate the camera. Blah blah blah. He's just re-explaining shit he's already explained before. So to explain why I'm not doing the nectar, Pikmin get thrown off of enemies so much, and when they get thrown off of enemies, they lose their flowers a lot of the time. And because of this, I just find it to be a waste of time to flower them, particularly in this version. Shock Absorber. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking and swaying experienced in typical spaceflight. I have now recovered 3 out of 30 parts. I am 1/10 of the way there. If I can find just 2 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. And now I need to... Whatever. Alright, we got 84 Pikmin now. Tommy, you're an embarrassment to the core. You need to do more sit-ups, boy. Oh, shit. Ooh. Ah! No! Damn it, Tommy! You woke up the enemy! Ugh. Okay, so Bulborbs, they are nocturnal predators. Eventually, if you just run away, they'll go back to sleep. I like how their polka dots kind of, like, enlarge and shrink as they breathe. I know that, like, another creature in this game does that, but I never really noticed that Bulborbs do it. Alright, we're gonna take you back. Get you over there. I'm gonna have the rest of you work on this. Work on that wall. Bang your head against the wall, my army. We should have more than enough to deal with that Bulborb up there too. Especially with this faster throwing. So as you can probably gather, this game is a real-time strategy game. Basically, you gotta choose your task, bring out as many Pikmin as you can, and make decisions on the fly. Because I've played this game so much, though, like, we should not have any issue playing through this, and we're gonna attack these pellet posies, that is what they are called, to have that be a non-issue. Attack, my minions! Attack! Attack his bomb! Alright. Attack those pellet posies, and I'm gonna... Stop it! Alright, now that we are all done with that, we are gonna take the reds back and put them back in the onion. As you can see, as you saw there, there was a different onion there, and we are going to raise up those numbers now. We're going to leave those Pikmin in the ground just because I don't feel like plucking them right now. It's a yellow onion. I'm gonna attack the flower because the flower killed my father. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests that this one has what in some circles could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than others. And in what other ways might it be different from red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely. I can hold a Pikmin for a moment with A and swap it for another by pressing... Oh, okay, so the game actually does tell you about that. I was actually wondering whether or not the game told you about that. Since I've played Pikmin so much, I kind of skipped over the tutorials when I first played the game. Also, sorry if you noticed the cursor gradually shifting to the left randomly. My Pro controller is starting to drift, unfortunately. It's really kind of a bummer. Alright, you 5... We're gonna try to raise up our yellow numbers as fast as we can before the end of the day. And there is something I want to do once we clear up our numbers. Or increase our numbers with the stuff around here. Help your brothers. Make this go faster. We don't have all day. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will enter the onions on their own. If I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I am somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. Okay, now that these guys are all done, I'm gonna put everything back until we have only 5 left. And we're gonna take these rocks. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? The action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there is tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. Hey, get over here. Alright, you two take that back. The rest of you, come with me. We're gonna do stuff with those rocks. Yeah, if you leave Pikmin in the ground for long enough, they will turn into leaf Pikmin. The glowing rocks the Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them. But they will be able to blast open the walls that block the pathways. I may be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant! When I blow bomb rock carrying Pikmin, I will give them orders. I will toss their bomb rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. The explosive power of these bomb rocks is tremendous, so I must keep my distance. Alright. Pluck these Pikmin. No, we'll leave the other ones in the ground right now, just because we're running out of time. Go back to your onion. I should have called you a cab, Yellows, but I'm lazy. I'm going to bed in my spaceship. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I could just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press plus to locate my parts. Yet, there seems to be so many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. So, pretty good day. We managed to collect 2 more parts and sprout up 108 Pikmin. That's incredible. That is so much better than the GameCube version. It's honestly just unreal. But that should do it for this episode. Next time on Pikmin HD, we are going to return to the Forest of Hope and see if we can't recover some more parts. See you guys then.
A 70-centimeter square window.
The skies a bit clearer today, the rain has passed me by. I went and opened up the window again, I can't remember why. Besides that, I kept pinned to the walls, have flown out of the room. Soon I'll find my way to you. I have